Now, I got an interesting question. What is the best bow for me, or which one I would recommend? For that purpose, I have brought all of the bows that I have available, and we have different types. So let's go one by one. Practice bow. This one is rubbery, so this is pretty much like a PVC pipe with coat, rubbery coat. So this one is the way that it has, 6 feet height. This is the regular size, and this is a non-taper bow. This one is good for whenever you're practicing strikes. This is safe for practice. That we're gonna go strike to the ribs with a partner. It flexes, reduces the amount of force that you have already within the bow. It still allows you to do the techniques, get your stances right, and practice, pretty much. That's what this is good about. I like this a lot, and we used to use it a lot for training and trying to apply the moves into a real person. Here to the air, facing somebody's head, and striking and blocking accordingly with this one. That's usually my go-to when you're learning bow. Try one of these. Option two, we have taper bows. This one is like a 4, this is a 5 feet. This one is made out of wood. This one is tapered, goes thick, and goes back. What's the problem with this one? Not much. If you don't use it right, you can break them, especially because it's going thin towards the end. So if you, for some reason, strike hard, you can break it. That's the disadvantage of having tapered bows. But still, can do the same thing. The advantage of having hardwood or solid wood or a solid surface, this one doesn't bow. It's doing the same thing over and over. It's not bouncing around like the other one. Now we have acrylic. This is an acrylic bow. Sometimes it's used for demonstration purposes. You can see the flashy lights and colors and texture that it has. Still has the same purpose. This one is really light. So it's good for when you're doing this type of movements with one hand. It's really good, it's really light, and allows you to do those type of moves, which is good. But these aren't always accepted in official tournaments. 6 feet tapered bow. This one is tapered, starts thin, goes thick, and back to thin. This one is hardwood. This is oak. Same thing as before, but this one is the one that you can use actually for practicing for an adult. This one is light, this is heavier. This one is more stable for doing your defenses and strikes with intention. This is another type of taper bow. This one is not as thin as the other one. It's hardwood as well. This one is heavy, heavier than this. Same moves. You can see this one is taking my weight, my wrist downward a lot. It's because of the mass that it has. It's heavier than this. And that takes us non-tapered bow. Stays thick all across. Same thing is heavy to be used with a single hand, but it's still manageable. This is hardwood as well. This is oak. Allows you to strike more confidently because of the thickness that you have at it. It allows you to do the same thing, but this one you have more control over your strikes. Now, which one I choose? It depends on what you're trying to do. If what you're doing is training, go with the training bow. This way, you're gonna feel confident that you're doing the moves correctly and the right distance and the right strikes. If you are into competition or want something more serious, you want to move from the basic training bow to a woods one, I would recommend starting with a taper bow. This one is accepted in most of the tournaments, most of the places. The thickness is not that big. It fits in your fist. That's another factor to consider, the thickness of the bow. The thicker will be, and the solid, it will also be the impacts. However, in most of the traditional tournaments, they ask you for non-taper bow. You can choose which one are you using. Some of them have different regulations. For instance, in the AAU, they ask for approved bows, which some of them have a different thickness, but most of them non-taper bows. Before you buy one of these, I would recommend you to check the regulations that you have in your tournaments or in the style that you're practicing, because not all of the Kobudo styles are the same. That's why I have both. That is easy to do with this one. I can also do it with a non-taper bow. However, I need to have more control over it because of its weight. One over the other. I can use this one, which is taper bow, for rolling within the fingers techniques. Sometimes we have to do one move like this and use only the fingertips. As it's heavier, you need to have stronger fingers. If you ask me, I would start with a non-taper bow, maybe thinner, Maybe something that fits comfortable within your hand so you can do the fist completely. And mostly check that your fingers are wrapping around it firmly. That grabs firm. There you have it. Which one would you pick? Let me know in the comments. I read you.